Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. I'm gonna be honest. This episode, this episode just makes me question the commitment that a lot of the fans of this show have. And don't get me wrong, my favorite show is GH, and there's been times when I've been watching it and been like, what are y'all doing with this show? So I get it. Every show has its ups and downs. Um, Thomas trying to act all, outraged and talking about, oh, you went too far, Shirley, you did this, you shouldn't have sat there and made her drink, and yada, 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 and just with his whole morality speech. But it was like, bro, all that talk, all that outrage, all that demand, I want to know how it was done. Why? Why do you want to know how Sheila got Brooke to drink? Does it matter? Because you didn't say anything. It was funny too. He was like, "Well, if you don't tell me, then I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna tell Rich." I was like, "Bro, if you were gonna do that, then you would. If that was the case, then you would have already done that. All his threats about telling and this, that, and the third is just veil and empty. And even after he knows everything, and it's like you're not gonna say anything. You're not gonna say anything. So that was the part that just kind of annoyed me and just made me roll my eyes a couple of times. I was like, bro, just shut up. Like, dead serious, just shut up. Um, Grace. Grace, 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 Grace. And I get it. They had to sit there and bring in a character to cause trouble for the new couple, Carter and Paris. I get it. They had to sit there and find somebody to sit there and shake things up. But why does it have to be an overbearing mother? Couldn't they just get like another model to, I don't know, have some sort of love triangle with Carter? Or even Katie? Like, you still have Katie. Hell, there could have been so many different ways of going about it than to bring in Paris's nagging, overbearing mother. Her scenes are just so annoying and just weird to watch. Like, it's not weird to watch, it's just annoying. I don't understand. It's not there when I was at work today. I don't understand what Grace's threat is really going to do. Oh, Paris is there going after Zenday's girl, and you should sit there and fire him because of that. And normally I'll sit there and say, well, what they do during their off time doesn't really matter, and it's not like Paris is going to sit there and go to HR and start crying about it. So, Grace, what is your threat really going to sit there and do? But then again, I sit there and look at the rules of this place, and I'm like, well, you fired Donna because, well, she gave Eric an erection, and that was just clearly going too far. So you fired her. I get it. The actress may want to leave, or she wanted to do something else, and they had to find some sort of way of getting her off canvas for a little bit. But whenever you guys sit there and write these characters out for whatever odd reason, sometimes they do it in the most sloppiest way possible. Oh, by the way, how's that whole Eric and erection story going? We still doing that? We just totally forgot about that. Yeah, we just totally forgot about that. Awesome. Um, what is Grace really supposed to do? I mean, if you really sit there and look at this, shouldn't both of them get fired? And for what exactly? Because Carter went after Zenday's girlfriend? I mean, no offense, but that's kind of doesn't seem like it's a HR matter. It seems like it's more of a personal matter. But whatever. Um, so once again, she's doing the same thing that she's been doing since day one, since she's been talking to Zende, pushing him towards Paris. Don't give up. Don't do it. Don't give up on my daughter. She's this, that, and the third, and she's the greatest thing in the world. Blah 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 blah. But if you don't act now, then you can lose her forever. Yeah, you've been saying this for like I don't know 2 months now. Hey, seriously, does anyone really care about this portion of the story? I just she's just been saying the same damn thing, and I get it. It's a soap opera that just kind of goes on rinse and repeat, but she's literally been hammering this in. And Paris and Carter are clearly well. Paris has been living in a damn dream world, and Carter is just at this point. Oh, you know what? He looks hot, so I'm just gonna go with it, even though that I really shouldn't because of a number of reasons. But I'm gonna do it anyway because um I just can't say no because she's hot, and I'm just gonna go with it. And it's one of those things where it's like Paris just clearly does not seem like she gives a damn about Zende's feelings. I mean, she's like, I don't want to hurt him, but we're not doing anything wrong, and that's the thing that's been pissing me off every time she says that they're not doing anything wrong. Because if that was the case, if they weren't doing anything wrong, then Paris would have been told Zende. Because you're not doing anything wrong, you have a clear conscience. Why can't you sit there and tell him that? I mean, why can you say anything when Zende asked you, were you seeing someone? This woman is literally, I wouldn't sit there and say the worst, but she is, I'm going to be a dick for saying this, but I got to say it. Sometimes in this world, you meet men that could be dicks. Sometimes they're dicks for different reasons. Either they're just born a dick, they had a bunch of circumstances that made them just trash, or they could have been a nice guy, a nice, sweet, kind, caring guy that would sit there and do anything and everything for their queen and would treat a woman like a queen. And then they come across somebody like Paris, somebody that would sit there and look you straight in the face, lie to your, lie, go behind your back, and then out of left field, oh, I want to keep things casual. Use him, abuse him, dump him, and pretty much treat him like trash. And you know what that man does? About 4 to 5 to 7 different women, he's going to treat them like trash because he's been treated like trash. And he's just like, you know what? I've been sitting there trying to be a nice guy and everything like that for such a long time. And clearly that has not been working out because I just got my heart stomped and my feelings hurt. And, yeah, I'm feeling really bad and inadequate. So I'm going to make somebody else feel bad and inadequate as well. So sometimes when you sit there and meet men and they kind of seem like there's a dick, well, they kind of seem like they're a dick, sometimes there's a reason for it. It doesn't justify them treating every other woman that they come in contact with like trash. And I don't support that behavior. I just try to understand where some of that stuff comes from. Now Ridge comes over Brooke's place, and at first he's like, "Oh, I want to come and get some of my stuff." Bro, you're rich. You could have sent for your stuff, and she could have just packed up some stuff or had people pack up some stuff and send it. Let's try that again, Ridge. Why are you here? Oh, he's there because he wants to sit there and support Brooke. Listen, despite what happened, he wants to sit there and be there for her. And I'm gonna be honest. It's one thing to sit there and lose someone, but then when you feel like that person in some sort of ways is kind of pitying you or taking pity on you, and they're only there because out of obligation, not because they want to be there, that is just, oof, that is just painful. That is painful. Um, And that's pretty much what winds up going on. You know, he's just like, I'm there for you, and I want to make sure you're okay and that you're, on the wagon, and just, you got family and friends that can support you, and, I'm here for you. So that's pretty much where they're at this point. And I feel like that support is going to go out the window the minute that he walks back in that house and he sees Deacon there, because, Deacon likes to just makes himself like, makes it where he's, he just likes to just trying to find a euphemism or analogy, but the dude literally just walks in the house and I don't even think he knocks anymore. So that's gonna be interesting. And well, it is their house, so it's not like, you know, he's gonna be like, oh, you gotta get out the house because it's mine. Just double check my notes. Sometimes I used to always sit there and wonder why, when it came towards the Bold and the Beautiful reviews, why I think her name is Chelsea, why some of her videos were so short when it came towards the B&B ones. Well, I question that about some of the other ones, but I'm pretty sure there's reason for that. But specifically with this one, I understand because there's you know only 15 and 19 minutes give or take in this episode. I'm gonna be honest, I feel so bad for some of the people who watch this show live because, well, it's a 30-minute show and you're literally watching about maybe 10 minutes or so worth of commercials. Um, I think that's about it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank everyone for watching. I'm so happy that I'm starting to feel a lot better now. Oof. Like everything I was doing was like 20% harder. Of course, doing these, they're fun. So anyway, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching. Be safe. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.